Thanks to Green Chef for sponsoring today's ASMR video. Green Chef is a USDA certified organic company that makes eating well easy and affordable, with plans to fit every kind of lifestyle, including vegan, vegetarian, paleo, and keto. Green Chef recipes include pre-made, measured sauces, dressings, and spices, so you can get well-balanced, flavorful meals in less time. In today's clips, you can see me making the Japanese vegetable fritters. They are a crispy meal filled with cabbage, carrots, scallions, and tamari mirin sauce. The whole meal was delightfully comforting and savory. With Green Chef, it's easy to eat well and discover new recipes every week that you'll love to cook and prepare for just yourself or with the people that you care about. If you would also like to try Green Chef delivered right to your door, go to greenchef.us/90slight and use code 90slight to get $90 off, including free shipping on your first box. Thanks to Green Chef, and let's get into the video. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, my sound soulmates. It is me, Slight Sounds. I think I filmed a couple of videos in front of the couch, but it's been a really long time. I recently cleaned a large portion of my house, and now things are able to be filmed in front of again. Yeah. Hi. Welcome. It's good to have you. So, this video is going to be in two different parts. So, the first part, I am going to drink my coffee and ramble with you and just talk with you for a little bit. And then the other half of the video, or other part of the video, is going to be mirrored touching, the face touching and the mirrored stuff will be the main trigger. Obviously, I will be whispering and rambling, and I know some people like that as an ASMR trigger, but I'll basically have the timestamps just in case one or the other interests you and you only care about one or the other, okay? Alright, so I have my coffee here in my, oh, you can't tell, in my wolf mug. I am drinking my usual iced oat milk latte with no sugar or anything, just oat milk, ice, and espresso. So a couple of surface level things. I did my eyeliner in white as a little switch it up experience for everyone. I'm also realizing that I definitely used the wrong white eyeliner. I forgot that I bought liquid white eyeliner, which I think I used once, not on camera, but just generally. And this one is this one is just a pencil. And I'm realizing that it would have been a lot easier if I would have just used the one meant for intense wings. So yeah, that's one thing that's happening. Also, do you see how long my hair is? hairdresser opens up her books. She's always booked. She's a great, perfect, amazing hairdresser, so she's always booked. But when she opens her books, I will be immediately grabbing an appointment because I need like layers. It's so heavy. I'm going to get like think like Farrah Fawcett meets, I don't know, someone with like a shag haircut. I like want a shag haircut, but I want it to be, I think, less bang heavy and more just like face framing. So we'll see, but isn't it like wild to see my hair this long? It's wild for me, so I assume it's kind of wild for you too. Also, I said I would do a hair play video and I never did. Whoops. Okay, well, now that that's out of the way, I just wanted to like sit down and chat and talk about how I'm feeling, what I'm doing, what I will be doing. I feel like when I used to film back in like the old days when I used my phone and Yeti, I often did a lot more like reflection and rambles, and it felt really good. It wasn't necessarily the, most clicked on content, but it made me feel really close to like the people watching, and I think it made them feel the same. And this isn't to say I'm going to make all my videos like that again, but I was kind of dreading filming today, and I thought, I think what would make it less dreadful in the moment is kind of rambling before I started my trigger. I think one of the reasons that this like ramble was something I wanted or desired was because like once you make something you love a job, it is very, very hard, no matter how much you love it, to make it, to not get burnt out from it, and to continue to make it something you love for a long time. And so I think when I put out video after video after video of, straight to the point trigger, straight to the point role plays, and I don't pepper in like more just rambly personal videos, it becomes, in my brain, it feels more like a task than something I just am like doing and connecting with you. And I don't know if that makes any sense, but it makes sense in my brain, and that's why I needed this. Anyway, so as of not this last Thursday, but the Thursday before that, was 2 weeks since my second vaccine. And so I am now fully vaccinated, which is very exciting. If you know me and you have followed me since the beginning of the stuff that has been happening, I took the utmost precautions and basically stayed home for over a year. Someone very close to me is immunocompromised, and, we just didn't want to risk either of us having any complications with that, and we both were very lucky to be able to, stay home and, not go out and do anything. And so now that I'm fully vaccinated, I can begin to do small things that I missed and haven't gotten to do in a long time. I have yet to do any of those things because the it's just a weird process. So, but that's a great thing to be fully vaccinated. So I feel very lucky to be able to be fully vaccinated right now. What else? I have just been really struggling. I feel like my two main things that I've been struggling with is lack of community. And I mean that like lack of community in my real life, not on the internet, and also just these really long and strong bouts of not being productive / not having any drive to create content. And I think the hard thing about talking about this is I know whenever I say like I don't feel inspired, I feel burnt out, people are like, oh, just take a break. And like, that's a really good thing, and I do like to take breaks. But unfortunately, because this is my job, if I take too many breaks or too long of breaks or poorly timed breaks, that impacts my income and my livelihood and my YouTube algorithm stuff. And so it's this very weird balance of like wanting to be true to myself and like be like, yeah, I should just take a break because I don't want to create right now. But the other part of me is like, you have to pay your bills, you have to eat, you have to pay rent, you have to pay for your cell phone, you know, like the like real life stuff is always like there. And unlike a job that is like a normal 9 to 5 that has benefits and stuff, I can't just like take time off and then come back and everything's the same. You know, like if I take 2 weeks off and go on vacation and don't do anything with content, it doesn't just unfortunately pick back up from where I was. It usually takes my videos a few more times to get back on people's feeds. If I stop streaming on Twitch for 2 weeks, people are watching other people, so when I come back, they might not come back right away. My ad revenue might be down because I didn't, add a few more videos for ads to be put on. So it's just like an awful cycle that is so hard to get out of, and there's not really a good solution for it, So those are kind of the two things that I've been really struggling with lately. And like, I don't know, staying on a schedule for me has always been hard. And it's never felt good or sustainable, which sounds very like weird because, everyone and their mother tell you that schedules are like the only way to be productive and the only ways to be successful. And while I do think there's some truth to that in certain ways, I've never been able to stay on a schedule because my creativity and my productivity is so variable on the week, the day, the month, the weather, the whatever's going on around me. And unfortunately, I just can't be like, well, it's my film day, so I have to film. Like, sometimes I do that, but other days it's like, I don't want to do that because I know I'm not going to create something I'm happy with or that I feel like you're going to be happy with. I know this might not be interesting to you, but I think it's nice to have a little insight into my brain and to maybe why my upload schedule is the way it is, or the way I post, or the way I take breaks, why that is, I guess. like schedules and planning and prepping, but like nobody, I mean, there's probably books out there, but I rarely hear like sometimes schedules don't work for everyone. And like forcing it may be good for like a week or two, but then something happens and that schedule's all thrown out of whack, and you need to restructure and rework and recenter yourself. And so yeah, I guess this is just me being like, hey, I wish I could be more like Wednesday, Sunday upload days, you know, Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday ASMR on Twitch without fail. That's always what it is, but I've tried, and in the end it doesn't even matter. Oh. So that's a little look into Slight's brain. If you wanted something, if you wanted a little peep into my brain, that was it. Also, I forgot that I had this pig on the couch. This is a pig puppet that my friend gave to me after they bought and used it for a Halloween costume in college a while ago. And yeah, now it lives in my house. I'm trying to do it quietly. It's very cute, and I don't know, it doesn't, match the decor, but I don't care. Who cares about decor? That's also something. If something like doesn't match, who cares? That's for anything. For home decor, for outfits, for whatever. Just do what you want, So that's the pig. Now you're not going to be able to stop looking at the pig. Ignore the pig now. Okay. I think that is going to be the end of my little ramble update discussion with you. I hope that you could either relax and, enjoy it, or just learn a little about what I'm going through, what I'm thinking about. So yeah, obviously I'll be putting, like I said, timestamps in here so you'll know where things begin and end. But if you're here, I guess, hi. Thanks for stopping by the ramble portion of this video. Now that I think about it, I wonder if I should put this at the end, like when I'm editing, so people can either they can get right into the ASMR trigger, or they could skip to the end with the ramble. But I feel like the other way makes more sense, is like my intro, my ramble, and then sleepy time, Okay, let us go into the mirrored touching. I'm going to switch my setup a little bit, so it won't matter to you, but I'm letting you know that's what's about to happen. Thank you for listening, and let's get into it. Alright, welcome to the more ASMR part of this video. I'm going to be doing a mirrored face touching trigger, which a lot of people have requested me to make a video about that. So I hope that you can enjoy this. Maybe if you've never seen this trigger before, maybe you can find a new one that you like. Yeah. Before we get started, of course, is it okay if I touch your face and get close to you today? Okay, thank you. So basically, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to do the example, I'll touch my face like this, and then I'll do it on you. So either way, it'll be some sort of like me, then you, or you and me both. And yeah, I hope that you will enjoy, and let's just start. So first, I'm just going to get a general feel for my face and your face, okay? So we're just going to use these two fingers, middle and ring finger, middle and ring finger, and I'm just going to gently press around the outside of my face. And then we're going to do it on you. Okay. And now I'm going to do my cheeks. And then do your cheeks. Just gently pressing into your skin. Alright, now I'm going to swipe down my nose a few times. And then do it to you. Good. Next, I'm going to tap my chin and jaw a few times. Alright, now we're going to move into the more mirrored at the same time movements, okay? I'm going to try and do quite a few repetitions of whatever movement I'm doing slowly, just to really kind of lull you into relaxation, okay? So it might feel a little repetitive, but hopefully it will feel connecting and relaxing, okay? So the first thing that we will do is this eyebrow for me and this eyebrow for you, okay? We're just going to gently graze over it. Now the other side. We'll do this eyebrow for you and this eyebrow for me. Good. Now I'm going to run my fingers over my forehead this way, and I'll do it to you as well. just relax. You don't have to do anything except relax and enjoy the experience. Next, I'm going to gently press under our eyes, okay? Okay, I'm going to switch sides. Alright, now I'm going to just caress my face a little bit while doing it to you. It feels nice to have someone trace your face kind of gently with their fingertips, so I hope you can kind of get that feeling. Good. We'll do the other side as always. Relax. Relax and just feel my fingers graze your face. Okay. Relax. Good. Some people say that this is even better than regular ASMR face touching because the simulation of me doing it on my face and yours gives them almost a more like visceral reaction, as if they can feel it better because they can see it happening on me. So I'm interested to know if that's how it is for you. Let's do our noses. Feel my finger run down the bridge of your nose. This is one of my favorites, the nose touching. We can even do a boop, 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 boop. Next, we have these little 3 exfoliating brushes that I want to use as a visual trigger, okay? So the same thing applies. I'll be doing it to my face and yours. But obviously there's brushes involved, so maybe it feels a little different than just my fingers. Okay. Let's do our cheeks first. Maybe we can do under. What else can we do? Maybe we can do a swirly motion up here. Swirly motion. And move it. I like that. Now we're going to do the sides of our nose, which might be a little weird, but let's just focus in. Focus in. Focus in. Focus in. Switching. Focus in. Focus in. Good. We're going to experiment with pieces. That's nice. The cupping and the holding still, there's something good about that. The final thing we will be doing is mirrored face brushes. Yeah. I have these two. I tried to get the two closest sized brushes that I could find. Should I do this on... Maybe we'll do the cool colored one on you. But I'll be doing the same thing just with brushes, so that'll be the final mirrored experience for this video. Ooh, what about mirrored head rubs? Mirrored head rubs. That's good. Okay. Let's do under the eyes. And the other side. I love face brushes. I think they're so nice. Ooh, let's do some stippling. Stipple, 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 stipple. Stipple, 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 stipple. Stipple, stipple, stipple. Stipple, 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 stipple. Stipple, 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 stipple. Stipple, stipple, stipple. Stipple, stipple, stipple. Stipple, 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 stipple. Stipple, 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 stipple. Next, let's do our eyelids, okay? It feels so nice on the eyelids, it's so gentle. Okay. And of course, we cannot forget the nose. The nose. Gotta go down both of our noses, okay? immersive for you and more relaxing. I am so happy that you decided to spend time with me today. I hope you enjoyed either all of the video or at least part of the video. I love you guys. Please take care of yourselves and those around you. Give yourself a moment of peace today because you deserve it, okay? And of course, I hope that you have